Hunter, come here. Are you gonna go to Walmart?
Yeah.
No, hey, listen. You gonna go to Walmart?
No.
Oh, okay. Today's guest, and a lot of people know him, is Alex. Bamba is probably more of how people know you, I guess, like in the streets. So Bamba is a seventh grader, and he's taller than I am. I'm pretty sure. How tall are you?
5'7".
No, he's not taller than me. I still get you beat on something. So, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, like, I reached out to you yesterday, and I was trying to see like exactly who your parents are and stuff like that. And so, like, you shared with me that's your dad, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your dad's name?
Jorge.
Jorge. All right. So Jorge, and I looked at his Facebook. So I Facebook stalked him a little bit. Like, and I do that for a couple different reasons because I want to see who else I know that might be related to you and stuff like that. So I saw, and that's one of the things that I put on the whiteboard over there is family. So your sister, is that your sister that's in some of those pictures with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's your sister? What's her name?
Dila.
Dila. Okay. Dila. And what grade is she in?
Well, 10th, I think. Yeah.
10th? She's in 10th grade. So, all right. So, how do you not know what grade your sister's in?
I don't pay attention.
So, I didn't have her in class. But as soon as I saw her on Facebook, like y'all were, I can't remember where y'all were. You went to a restaurant.
Ocean Buffet.
Okay. Yeah. Where was that at?
Waco, I think.
What's it called?
Ocean Buffet.
Ocean Buffet. Is it good?
Yeah.
What's it? What kind of food is it?
It's like Asian, like sushi and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Dila, right?
Yeah.
Dila. Okay. So I didn't have her in class, but I saw her in the hallway and stuff like that. And it's funny because in one of the pictures, she's making the same face that she used to make at me in the hallway all the time. Just kind of like this, like awkward, like half smile, like knowing that I'm weird and stuff like that. So I don't know. So anyways, so let's start off on something that I know that you're going to want to talk about and you're going to be a lot more knowledgeable than I am. So like Fortnite. So let's talk about Fortnite. Tell me like what's going on. How long have you been playing? Fortnite?
I mean, the first time I played Fortnite was 2018 on a tablet.
On a tablet. Okay.
At my friend's house. Junior?
Okay. Yeah.
But I never had an account, so I would play on his account.
Okay.
And then I got Fortnite 2020 because my mom got me a PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started playing.
Okay. So like because we were talking about this a second ago, as far as no builds and builds and stuff like that, and they did arena and all that kind of stuff. What's your favorite gameplay type or whatever? I
like playing creative, some horror games for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really like playing Fortnite, but I like playing Fortnite.
Yeah, all right, explain.
I mean, horror games.
What games?
Horror games.
All right, enunciate that.
Horror games. Scary games.
Okay, horror. Yes, horror. Okay, let's enunciate on that one. Horror games. All right, so horror games. Okay, so like scary games and stuff like that. So you're saying like scary games like within Fortnite or different games?
In Fortnite.
So there's see, I don't know that. I didn't know that there's like scary games, horror games in Fortnite. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you just went and played Battle Royale all the time.
There's like, creative, right? Well, they added creative or whatever, like a long time ago.
Okay.
And there's different game modes. There's like Go Goated where you fight people, and then there's like parkour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but like for the most part, do you play what? What do you mostly play? Like, do you play more of that stuff, or do you play Royale or what?
I stay in the lobby.
You stay in the lobby?
Yeah, I don't play that much.
Okay, I get it. Okay. So like I played with you yesterday for the first time, and I don't even want to talk about it because like first of all, I don't play. Like I used to play religiously like Call of Duty. Probably 3 or 4 years ago, I used to play like probably 4 or 5 nights a week for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and I was pretty good. Like my KD ratio was nothing to like brag about or nothing, but I was pretty good. You know what I mean? I played in squads and like I had a purpose in that squad. You know what I mean? I was more of like, let them kind of snipe and stuff like that. And I would hold downstairs and I would loot and stuff like that and kind of make sure that the perimeter of like wherever we're at was good. And kind of get anybody that was coming up close range. So Fortnite, do you squad with like the same kind of people all the time? Do you like squad with just whoever, or like who do you usually play with?
I play with Jesse, Junior, and Tucker. Mostly it's just Junior. Alexis and Jesse. And
Alexis, who's Alexis?
Serato,
I don't know that.
redhead, ginger.
That doesn't help.
Hold on, I think I have a picture of him.
Okay, boy or girl? Who's Alexis? Is it
Boy.
Okay, so like Alexis, typically in my mind is a girl. So like that's why I'm like I don't know who Alexis is.
Yeah, he has Miss Rod.
Okay, that'd be really bad if I taught him and I didn't know who he was. But no, I don't know who Alexis is.
I don't have a picture of him. I only have a picture of him when he was little.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. Okay. All right, well, cool. So, like, who's the best out of like all the people you normally play with?
Alexis. Hold up.
You know that there's an easy stat to determine who's the best, right? It's called KD ratio.
I mean, in 7th grade, the best player I play with is Alexis.
Yeah.
Because Angel got worse.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think Alexis is above him now.
Okay. All right. So, like, what do y'all normally go for? Like when you play, do you normally just go for the dub or do you like go to like get kills or what do you normally play? What's the goal when y'all play?
The win.
The win. Okay. Cause like I play with different people before and they just want to get kills. Like they literally will dive in like the most populated area and just try to get 4 or 5 kills before they die. Right. So like they literally just know how to pick up a gun and kill real quick. But like long game, they're not really any good. So now I'm just kind of curious because I play with friends like that. So, all right. So what do you do? Like you were talking about whenever you first got here, you said you walk everywhere, which I get it. I used to walk everywhere too when I was your age, but like you said, you walked here and you stopped and you played some basketball. So where'd you play again?
Ethan and Elijah's house.
Ethan and Elijah's house. Okay. So like, were both of them there?
Yeah, but Elijah didn't go. Elijah was inside laying down.
Yeah.
And Ethan came outside to play with me.
Yeah. So is like, and I've talked to Elijah about this too, and I think I've talked to Ethan as well. So like, is one of them kind of like better at something than the other one, and like they are built a little bit different and stuff like that? So like, what's their interest? Like, what is one better than the other? What's their interest and stuff like that?
Well, Elijah's better than Ethan in basketball.
Elijah's better than Ethan. Okay. What else?
I think Ethan lifts more than Elijah.
Ethan lifts more than Elijah. But see, isn't Ethan like smaller or no? Like, I don't know. Like whenever I see them side by side, I typically like, I mean, I teach Elijah, so I can pick him out like easily. But like when I see him side by side, it looks like Elijah's got a little bit more like weight to him, just a little bit. Just, I don't know, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just seeing it differently. I don't know. So like, do you go over there and play a lot?
No, this is my first time playing with them.
Oh, your first time playing with them. So like, how far do they live from here? Because I'm trying to remember. I can't remember exactly where they live. I knew at one point. Oh, I know where they live. They live kind of by Miss Rod, kind of.
I don't know where Miss.
You know where Miss Rod lives? Okay, I'm not going to tell you then. Do they live? You know where Owen Dansby lives?
They live, yeah.
Yeah, right over there
with their mom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, like, what are you doing over spring break? What are you doing? Like, I mean, I know you're playing Fortnite because you literally told me last week when we were in school or whatever that like you want to do the podcast. You've told me multiple times you want to do the podcast, but then you're like, it's got to be after March like 7th, right?
Yeah.
Because that's when Fortnite ends. So why wait till Fortnite ends? Why?
Just so then, I mean, like, because I know you were going to plan it out first. So it would take a few days so I could play a little bit of the Fortnite season.
Okay. I got you. So like in talking to you and Austin yesterday, is it when Fortnite is about to end? Is it like when y'all want to like really grind and try to like get some levels or something like that? Like, is that like something that's a thing, or do y'all just kind of like not play at the end and wait till the new season?
I mean, if you have the battle pass and you're not close to finishing it,
then
you got to grind.
Oh, you got to grind?
I had the battle pass and I didn't get to finish it.
Okay. I got you. Because I bought the battle pass yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I was like, this is the first time buying the battle pass in, like I said, almost a year or two or something like that. But I probably won't even unlock like 10 levels or something because I don't play that often, man. You got to really play.
You want to know how many hours I played Fortnite for?
How many?
1,041.
1,041 hours on Fortnite. That's a long time, isn't it? Like, isn't that a long time? I don't know, because like I played more than that on other games. Like I played more than that on Fallout 76. I played more than that on, trying to think, there was another game I used to play a lot too. Probably Call of Duty, but like, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Cause you got to think if you average 2 or 3 hours a day, that's like a year. You know what I mean? If you play every single day, 2 or 3 hours a day. That's like a year.
You know something? You want to know something?
What?
So yesterday I was playing Fortnite all day, right? And I couldn't sleep. So I'm here.
So you didn't sleep last night? Dude, what? Why?
I couldn't sleep.
Like, there's nothing that you can do to force yourself to go to sleep? Like,
I mean,
really?
I almost fell asleep. I was like, there.
Dude, but at least you're not old enough to drive yet. I would be scared for you to drive home. Or even ride a bike. I could just see you falling asleep. Because like I've seen you like want to fall asleep in class before too. And like I get it. Here's the thing. You know, I get it. Like because especially when y'all have like track meets and stuff, I get it, dude. That sucks, man. Y'all are out till like midnight or later, and then you're already exhausted. And when you get home, you got to do some stuff and you got to wake up early for school the next day. I get it, man. So like sports, like what's your favorite sport? I know this is 7th grade, so this is the first year that you're actually getting into school sports. So what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football. What do you play in football? What position?
I play lineman.
Lineman?
I think right tackle.
Yeah.
And D end. But I like football because I get to hit people.
Makes sense. Like anybody certain that or anybody specific you like to hit or
there's this kid in Ferris.
Okay, go ahead.
This kid in Ferris. He was weak.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to mess around with him in the line. He was to my left. Easy, just grabbed him, threw him, and went straight to the quarterback. It was fun to mess around with him. And then until I got injured. And so I couldn't mess around with him.
How'd you get injured?
You want to see the video?
I don't know. Is it graphic?
No.
Okay, well then yeah, I want to see the video. I can't see blood, like that's my thing, and I don't think there's probably gonna be blood or nothing, but like it's hard for me to see blood. It's hard for me to see broken bones and stuff like that. I've had some experience in it, and I don't do too well.
Hold up, I gotta remember who I sent it to.
No, you're good. So football, man. See, I would pick you just like you're taller, but you're not like big. Like I mean, like big. You're not like you don't have a bunch of weight. You know what I mean? Like typically I see linemen as like big boys, like, you know, a bunch of weight, they you know, and stuff like that. But I'm sure that you're big enough, like you're strong enough, like you're talking about, you like playing against that dude or whatever. But like, have you played against a team where you were the little guy where somebody else pushed you around?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet it ain't too fun.
It was Venus.
It was Venus.
This is like big guy. No, he wasn't even, oh yeah, he was big. And he just shoved me back. And then this one play, I was calling him stupid and stuff because, look, he was a D end. He's supposed to go around me. He was pushing into me. And then we got a touchdown. I think I'm like, you dumb, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like it's probably not a good idea to call somebody dumb that's bigger than you that's pushing you around, though. I don't think that's something I would do. Man, I can see you getting into trouble, man. Don't be getting in trouble. When you get in high school, don't be getting in trouble. Like, and I'm not saying that I can see you getting in trouble like you're a bad kid. You're not a bad kid. It's just that you're like, you're voicey, like, and that's fine. That's completely fine. But like, man, I've seen others before you that it's like they run into the wrong one and it turns bad. So anyways, so sports, you like football. So what else? What other, like you're in track right now. What are you doing in track?
I do 300 hurdles.
300 hurdles.
I think this meet, I might do 4x2. And yeah, that's all I think.
Okay, so you fast?
And the 300 hurdles, yeah.
Yeah, 300 hurdles. Like, did they put you in there because you're taller?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Like, typically you want to put somebody in there that's taller, that has longer legs, just because it's not as hard to get up over the hurdles. And then as long as you can keep your speed as you're going over the hurdles, that's always a good thing to see too. Like, it's always hard to watch 7th or 8th graders like do hurdles because like they learned how to do it the first time. So they like slow down and then they jump with both feet. And then it's like, you just slowed all the way down and all these people are passing you. You got to learn how to go fast and like, you know, kick one leg up and bring the other leg over so you can keep going. But okay.
I'm going back to the live. I don't want to miss these comments.
No, I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Billy Bob. Oh, Braylon.
Braylon Green Grogan?
Yeah.
What's he say?
Bamba.
Just Bamba. I love how, like, here's the thing, and you probably done it too, but like I'll get on TikTok live sometimes and like I'll ask people a question. I'm like, hey man, tell me something or ask me a question or whatever. And then I have people just say, hey, Mr. Ennis. And I'm like, okay, hey, but ask me a question. I know you're on. I've already acknowledged you. So tell me something. No, it's kind of frustrating for me because like the whole point of me wanting to do TikTok live, I want to talk. I don't want to just talk about stuff I want to talk about. So what do you want to talk about, man? I got other stuff I want to talk about too, but like, what's some things that like either you've thought of or maybe you and your friends have talked about before? Like, what's something you want to talk about?
I actually was thinking about this last
Okay.
night. So, because I used to be a bully a little bit.
You used to be a bully?
Used
Okay.
to be. I'm not anymore.
Okay. No, I get it.
I was gonna ask you if you used to be a bully back then.
So I think everybody wants to say no, right? But I don't know. I picked on there's a couple kids I picked on. Yeah. Do I like I'm not proud of it in any sense, but like I don't think that I singled out anybody specifically. I think it was more of like a couple, the kids that I'm thinking of were like the ones that they picked on everybody, you know what I mean? And like nobody would like put them in their place to say stop, you know? So I got fed up and I would say stop, like, and I'd pick back at them. But no, I don't think I was a bully. I honestly don't think that I was really ever really bullied. But I said this before the other day, like I was an easy target. Like when I say I was an easy target, like I would get mad easily when people would like, you know, if people make fun of you or whatever, like sometimes I've seen you do it. You can just like let it go and it's just laugh it off or whatever. I couldn't do that. I would come back at them and make fun of them. Or I would yell at them and say like, you're dumb but a punk or something like that. And then they would see me get mad. So now I made myself an easy target. Now they want to pick on me because I'm standing up for myself. So no, I don't think I was a bully. But I have seen people bullied. I have been bullied a couple times, but nah, like, so like what changed with you? What changed with you where you were like, I don't want to do that anymore?
I mean, I used to bully them because I used to get bullied.
Mhm.
And so I was chubby back then, so I was getting fat shamed. So then
Yeah.
I started bullying other people and fat shaming them and making fun of them.
Yeah.
You know Wyatt?
Why?
Wyatt, you know Wyatt from
Wyatt?
Wyatt.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said do you know why? Who's Wyatt?
This kid.
Wyatt. Is he in our school?
Not no more. He moved.
Wyatt.
He was really bad.
Oh, I think he was in Miss Rodriguez's class. I know he was. I know he was
really
because
bad.
like he started the year here, right? At Hillsboro, did he?
Yeah.
And then he left or whatever. Yeah, I never like got to know him, but Miss Rodriguez, like, you know, she talked about all her students, and I remember her saying his name a couple times and talking about stuff or whatever. But okay,
He was a bad student.
yeah,
I used to bully him back then
yeah,
because he couldn't do push-ups.
yeah.
And so I would make fun of him and stuff. And then I don't even know, just make fun of him. This one time I was making fun of him because he almost said a cuss word during class, a fire alarm. He was like, oh, and he almost said it. And so I just started bullying him about it.
Yeah. But I'll tell you this, like I will say I'm glad that you brought that up because like I think that when people like try to like talk about themselves, they try to paint this picture like they've never done anything wrong, you know what I mean? Like, and they're not real about it. But I'm glad that you said that you used to do that. Like you're owning it, like, because no one's perfect. That's what I'm trying to get at. No one's perfect. And I think that we all do stuff that we wish we wouldn't have done or don't do anymore and stuff like that. So no, I appreciate you bringing that up. But like, so you said that those things happen and like so it stopped because that, like, so what exactly made it stop, or what made you say like that's not worth it or stuff like that? Because I know you said that you got bullied too, but like what really changed? What really changed where you're like, I don't want to do that no more?
I got closer to God.
Yeah.
And so I started feeling real bad.
Yeah.
For what I've done to them or whatever. And so I just stopped.
So what did that look like? What did that look like as far as getting closer to God? Like, so I had that when I was younger, and a lot of mine was going on like youth trips and like going to like church, youth church and stuff like that. So what would that look like for you? How did you get closer to God?
So my sister told me to go to youth with her, and I didn't want to at first. And I started going and going and going and started getting closer. And then like 2 months into youth, I started going to church more and more and more.
Yeah. Yeah. No, church is important, man. So I say that I don't go to church. Like I don't want that to sound like I don't believe in God and I'm not Christian and stuff like that. I don't go to church because it's not something that's easy for us. Like you know Hunter, you've met Hunter and stuff like that. We can't leave him at home, right? And if we took him to church, I remember what it was like going to church when I was little. And if a kid made a noise or like was disruptive in any sense, like they would be like shamed by everybody there. Everybody would look and turn and be like shh or whatever, you know. Hunter doesn't understand. He doesn't understand how to be in a social situation and not make noise, you know. So I can't feel safe taking him to church. That and we celebrate God like at home, you know what I mean? Like we pray at least 2 or 3 times a day. Like we do our own individual prayers. We pray before we eat and stuff like that. We talk about God when me and my wife are like going through like difficult times, not necessarily with me and her, but just difficult times in life. So no, I get it, man. So as a young person, I would say that what you're doing is great, like absolutely. And if it continues on as an adult, absolutely as well. So now that's really cool. So is there other people that go to church like that you hang out with and stuff like that?
Eli.
Okay. Eli or Elijah?
Eli.
Eli. So Eli Carmona?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know Tristan or no?
Tristan, the one with the poofy hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go with him.
Uh-huh.
And Silas.
Okay.
Alex.
Oh, okay, that's where I've seen you. That's where I saw you because me and you've talked about this in class before about Bubba Handy, Silas's dad, and we were talking about like how I've said this. This is probably now the 3rd or 4th time on a podcast I've said this, but Bubba Handy, Silas's dad, is the best man I've ever met in my entire life. He has the kindest heart, compassionate. He's full of happiness and joy, and like the stuff, the pictures, especially the pictures I've seen of him like at church camps and stuff like that. Like you can tell that like he's all about it. You know what I mean? So no, that's really cool. So like, what church is it? Like what? Because I don't know what church it is.
It's Church on the Hill.
Church on the Hill. So the one up here by the college?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're the ones that, and I'm pretty sure they still do it, but they do the snack bags at the school. Do you know about that?
Oh, I'm supposed to be getting snack bags.
Your eyes just lit up when I said the snack bags. You're like, oh, I'm supposed to be getting snack bags. No, but like, so they do the snack bags, man. And I'm pretty sure they still do it. But when I worked for Walmart, that was something I did for a couple years. I would come out there with Walmart people and we would bag up all the snack bags and we would donate a lot of the stuff and all that. And we were the ones that delivered it to the school. So, so that's how I got to know Church on the Hill and stuff like that, was seeing all the really, how they cared about the kids, you know, making sure that they got snack bags on for the weekend and stuff like that. So yeah, so you're supposed to get snack bags.
Yes.
Man, there's some good stuff in there, dude. I ain't gonna lie, there's some good stuff. Like every time on Fridays, whenever I'm waiting for bus duty, all those kids over there break out the snack bags and they're all trading and stuff like that.
I used to do that.
Man, that's cool. That's cool. No, I'm all about it.
I'll be like, noodles for your chips.
Yeah. Yeah. So for those people that don't know, like the snack bags, what it's for is like, it's just to make sure that kids on the weekend, like they've got, you know, and it's not to say that they don't have anything at home, or it's not that at all. It's just to make sure, hey, here's some stuff for the weekend, just to make sure you have a good weekend. You know, it's noodles in there, chips. I think pudding's been in there before, Jello, gummies, like a whole bunch of stuff, like mac and cheese and stuff like that. So it's just something really cool Church on the Hill does. And Walmart has had a chance to help out with that too. So it's really cool. So do you walk there too?
I get a ride from Jessica, Silas's mom.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. They live right over there. Yeah, they live right over there. So when I come home every day from work, I pass by their house. And like, so, and I'm sure you're like this too. Like whenever you're walking by like somebody's house that you know, like you think about them, right? Like you just like, oh, I wonder if they're home, or I wonder what they're doing or whatever. So every single day whenever I'm coming home, I pass by their house and immediately I'm just thinking about their family and just like, and it's weird because I wish that I had a camera on me when I pass their house, because you would see me straight face and then I look over at their house and I'm just smiling. You know what I mean? Because like, they're just really good people. You know what I mean? They're really, really good people. And I was lucky enough to grow up with Bubba. He was younger than me, but I went to school with his brother, David. Have you met David before? The tattoo artist? Probably not. I don't know. But like David is his older brother, David Handy. And I went to school with him, and David is awesome. David's an awesome dude. That whole family, the Handy family, is awesome. But anyways, All right, so hobbies, man. So like we talked about sports, we talked about church, we talked about Fortnite and stuff like that. But do you have any other hobbies, like stuff you like to do?
But no, like I used to like going to the park, and then I stopped. I don't know why.
What would you do at the park?
I would go pick up Junior and Alexis to go play soccer,
Uh huh.
and then we would just play soccer, and then probably host a few games with some randoms.
Yeah. Did you play soccer this last year?
I never played soccer.
Oh, you never played soccer? Okay. Like, is there a reason why, or you just
I just don't want to.
just didn't want to? So I went. This is the first year that I went and watched soccer when it hasn't been my kids. This last year, because I had a lot of students that would ask me to come. You know what I mean? I had Javier, I had Gio and Caesar and JJ and all kinds of, like, a whole bunch of different kids were like, "Hey, you gonna come watch me play soccer?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll come." Because anytime, like, when you get to my age and like you're a teacher, if you've got kids asking you to be there, like, how do you say no? You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, I don't want to say no. Like, if I've got something going on at home that, like, I've already got plans to be there or whatever, yeah, I want to be at home and do that. But like, if a kid's saying that they want you to come watch them play, like, absolutely, I was there. I remember going and watching them with Coach Lewis. Coach Lewis, the girls' coach or whatever. So we went out there and watched, and that was really cool. And the parents thanked us for coming and watching and stuff. But I like cheering, man. And I'll tell you this. Have you ever watched Gio play soccer?
Yeah.
Golly, that dude, he's so little, but he plays like he's 7 foot tall, man. He don't let nobody push him around. Golly, I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I don't know the rules per se in soccer, but man, he be tripping and God, he pushes kids around, but he's good. He's really good too. So I don't know. That was difficult for me to watch because I'm like, man, I don't know.
I mean, back in the intermediate, when we used to play soccer at recess on Fridays in 6th grade, he would always like ball hog. He would always have the ball. He wouldn't pass.
Yeah, no, I get it. And that's hard. That's hard because I see it a lot with younger kids, especially ones that like haven't played with a whole bunch of different kids. Like, because if they're playing with the same kids over and over and over, and if they're always like one of the better players, like, it's their parents are like, score. So they tend to want to try to keep the ball more and stuff like that. But anyways, so Caesar. So I wrote that name down, or I had my wife write it down earlier. So yesterday when we played Fortnite, so Caesar jumped in, but Caesar who?
Perez.
Who's Caesar Perez? What grade is he in?
7th.
I don't teach him though.
Nah.
No, okay. All right, because God, his voice was deep. Sounded like a grown man.
He wears like a pink hoodie. Babes, it's pink hoodie.
Pink hoodie.
Yeah, it's the zipper.
Yeah. I can't.
And black pants. Black pants, pink hoodie, Air Forces.
I'm sure I know him. I'm sure I see him all the time, but I just can't picture him right now.
I speak Spanish to him because I was telling him not to cuss.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I know you. I know you were. I speak Spanish a little bit too, so, but also like understand that certain things can slip occasionally, and I understand.
It's because he like mostly says cuss words a lot. So
yeah, no, I get it. So like, no, I mean, whenever I squatted with my friends that I used to play Fortnite, we used to play Apex and Call of Duty. Like, I mean, there's a lot of foul language, you know what I mean? So I get it. 100% get it, but there's a time and place. All right, cool. So we talked about that. So I wrote, like, I had my wife add this one on there. So TikTok ideas. So like, my thing is that like, I want to grow my TikTok. I do want to grow my TikTok, but I don't want to like be ungenuine. You know what I mean? Like, I see all these other TikTok people and like they're doing like all these like weird things that doesn't like seems fake and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that. So I was going to get with you, like, what's trendy, man? What do you think that would be good for me to do that I'm not already doing on TikTok? Fortnite. But see, I got to figure that out. I got to figure it out because like when I was playing, I guess you can help me with this. So like, what was wrong with my live? Like, the audio was messed up at first, right? Mm-hmm. So, but then whenever I was playing with y'all, like, I guess my audio was still being picked up on the live.
Yeah.
But could you hear me through the gameplay?
No.
See, that was the problem, is that I couldn't hear the gameplay at all. I could hear y'all talking, like my headphones would work, but my mic wouldn't work because my mic was only working on the live. So I got to figure that part out, man. I really don't know how to do that. I need to figure that out. So, I don't know. Oh, like I told you, I ain't very good, man. Like as soon as we started playing, that was my first time playing in a few months. I had to figure out what all the buttons were again. Like, so that was something that was new to me. So what's going on with the live?
Someone said Gio got the best control on his team.
He's got the best control on his team.
Kenley said, "Oh my gosh, Bamba."
Kenley who?
Justice.
Okay.
Jesse said, "Call of Duty."
I seen Kenley down at the park. Kenley, she's one in 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's kind of taller, plays sports and stuff. Okay. So I don't know her last name very well, but so I seen her down at the park. I think she was with our sister. Does she have a younger sister? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So she was down at the park and I took Hunter down there and, Hunter's just running around doing his thing. And I'm like, I see Kenley and her sister over there. Like they're kind of working out, but kind of goofing around over there on the playground or whatever. So like, I was just like trying to be all awkward. I was like, Kenley's weird or something like that. just seeing how she'd react or whatever. But no, she seems really pretty cool, man. She seems like she'd be really cool to have in class. So like, I think she's in the same class with either Cheney or Addie. I can't remember whose math class she's in with one of them too, but I've seen them together walking in the hallways and stuff like that. Without Fortnite, like what about videos that I make? Like videos like when I'm sitting over there, right? Have you seen any of the videos I do over there when I'm sitting over there? So like what about that? Like should I change anything about like the background? Should I change like my topics or should I ask questions or like what should I do? What would get people engaged?
Show them your collection, your whole collection.
Yeah. See,
A
a
10-minute video of your whole collection.
Yeah. I think so because I've watched one of the TikTok guys and he walks around his house and he shows all his DVDs that he has. So that would be cool. But see, I'd have to bring all my pop figures here from school. You know what I mean? Because that's where all my pop figures really are. I think I have about 500 at school on those 4 bookcases.
500?
I don't know. I have 500. I know I have 500, but I don't know if they're all there or more of them's here or more of them packed away or something like that. But I have a lot. I have quite a bit, but yeah, showing those off, that would be yeah, I get that. That would be pretty cool. But see, I guess I would have to like have my phone and just kind of walking and doing it, or I guess just bring him in front of the camera.
Wait. You remember when you got onto Tyler in class, right?
Like that's every day.
When when he was making the fat dude in the hoodie?
Yeah. The fat dude in the hoodie. Yes, I do remember that.
He's a TikTok dude. His name is Queso.
And so
a lot of people make fun of him on TikTok. But he laughs too.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So like, here's the thing. Like I say I get on to Tyler all the time. I do get on Tyler all the time. I do get on a lot of y'all all the time. But like, I love Tyler to death. And like, don't get me wrong. Like I was intrigued with his fat dude in the hoodie that he was making on AI because it looked cool. Whatever. And his name's Queso. His TikTok name's Queso. So he makes videos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check these out. Cause I see something in Tyler that maybe some other people don't see as easily. Tyler's very smart. He is very smart. He's very creative, but like, he's also got like, he struggles with like focusing and stuff like that. He does. I do too. I struggle with focusing all the time. I think the biggest difference is I take medicine and I'm older and I'm more mature and stuff like that. And I think once he gets older, my people are going to see like how creative he is. And I think that's going to be really cool. So I don't know. Anyway, so what else?
Oh, TikTok ideas?
Anything, man. So like I show off my pop figure collection, but see, I also am going to keep like talking about some things. Like I love talking about like, obviously ADHD, autism and stuff like that, but that's more catered to a specific crowd. You know what I mean? But like to get viewers and stuff, I think that more of what you're talking about, showing the pop figures and stuff, I think that will definitely help.
Or probably show them like the pictures out there.
Uh-huh.
Or the drawings people draw for you at class or the drawing board.
Mm-hmm.
You can show that like every day, every creativity they do.
That's actually a really good idea. So I see a lot of teachers doing TikToks in their classroom or whatever when they're on like lunch and stuff like that or before and after school. Like, I'll be honest with you, but whenever it's before or after school, like I'm ready to go home. So I don't want to stay and make TikToks inside my classroom. So I got to figure out a time to do that and maybe that would help. All right, cool. So what are you going to do the rest of the spring breaks? We still got today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What plans you got?
I gotta work out a little bit for the meet because when we get back to school, I got the meet
So what day is the meet when you get back to school?
Monday.
Monday, so it's the first day back. Dude, that's gonna suck.
I think, yeah.
That's not gonna be fun at all. Like, it's not gonna be fun just because y'all are gonna be already tired. And Tuesday's what's not gonna be good. If you have a meet Monday, Tuesday's not gonna be good because y'all gonna be really tired.
I always come to school late every time. Every day after a meet, I come to school late.
Yeah. Just like trouble getting up and stuff like that?
I wake up like 2 hours late to school. And so I have to walk all the way to school and then sign in.
Yeah. How far do you live from school?
Man, probably like 10 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I used to live, the house number I used to live at is 500 East Elm. So it's probably about 10 minutes from school. And I used to walk to school a lot. So I get it. And I get it a lot. It's so weird, man. Like seeing y'all walking around town and stuff like that. I don't know. To me, it's just so weird because like if you caught us back in the day walking around town, like you would think we were up to no good, you know? Like, I don't know, because we were. A lot of times we were up to no good. But like, I don't think the same way whenever I see y'all walking around town. I don't think like that same thing. Like, I think also it helps that like you're always being watched nowadays. Like everything's on social media. Anybody can record you at any time. Yeah. So like you're always like, you kind of know that somebody's always watching. So, and that's a good thing. I mean, they kind of keep you straight or whatever, like not messing around. What questions do you have for me? Because that's my thing is like, I always feel like that either students are afraid to ask me questions because they like think I'm going to judge them or get mad or something like that. I'm not that type. I'm not going to get offended or anything. What could I do better as a teacher?
Oh no.
And you don't have to just like say I don't know because like you don't want to hurt my feelings. Like if
no, I actually don't know.
Yeah. Because like I'll say this, teaching is not easy if you want to have a good relationship with your students because it's hard to balance it. You know what I mean? Like to keep everybody like wanting to work and doing what they're supposed to, but at the same time, make it where they don't hate you and hate the class and all that kind of stuff. It's not easy. So I try to ask y'all as much as possible what I could do better because like all that's going to do is help me. You know what I mean? Like it's going to help me do my job. So I don't know.
I actually got a question.
Yeah.
Did you actually solve that problem right that Tyler gave you?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Dude, I don't remember. I remember the problem he gave me. Oh, PEMDAS? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I solved it right. Like I love math though. So no, go ahead.
I like math. Math is my favorite subject.
Yeah.
But you know, I kind of forgot a lot of stuff. I forget a lot of stuff in your classroom.
No, I'm with you. I get it. The thing is that like you don't ever think that like you're dumb or nothing like that. Like y'all's brains are still developing, man. Like, and y'all have more going on in your life than the adults typically do that are teaching you, you know? Like we come to school every day and we know this stuff. We already know this stuff. So we're not learning anything new typically for the most part in class. We're talking about stuff we've taught multiple times during the day. So I think a lot of times teachers forget that y'all have to go to our class, learn all that stuff. Then right after that, go to another class and learn all that stuff. And you have 7 or 8 classes throughout the day where you're learning all new stuff. And then your day's not over. You have a track meet, you have practice, you go home and maybe you play a video game, but like, it's not like you just have an empty mind that can just hold as much as possible. And then you can just keep remembering it. So I think a lot of times teachers like will say stuff like, oh, like these kids don't care. They don't remember anything and stuff like that, but they don't think about enough that y'all have a lot y'all have to remember and a lot that you're learning. So I get it. I don't ever get mad. I'll get upset. Like if y'all don't do stuff that I'm asking you to do right then, but I don't ever get mad. Like for instance, like if you already know, like I'm already going to ask this question. I already know what you're going to say within 2 seconds. What's the number one thing that's most important to do with triangles?
Divide
by
3.
Oh my gosh. Now you just made me look like a horrible teacher. Divide by 2. Triangles we divide by 2. But see, that's a very valid point because You actually proved my point. I talk about triangles almost every single day in class, and I say, what's the number one thing students forget to do? And then it's divide by 2. And I say it just like that because it rhymes, but you've proven my point. We've been out of school for like 6 days and you've already forgotten it.
No, it's because I thought it was divide by 3.
No, because we just did volume, because we just did pyramids. Pyramids is divide by 3. That's why. That's why we said.
Wait, which one's divide by 2 and 3?
Is a triangular pyramid, because triangles we divide by 2 and then pyramids we divide by 3. So a triangular pyramid divides by 2 and divides by 3. So that's why. I know that's why you said 3, but I get it. So no, man, like I appreciate that math is your favorite subject. I truly do, because has it always been your favorite subject? Really? That's good.
Ever since we learned it, second grade.
Second grade. Who was your first favorite math teacher? Who's the first math teacher you had that you really liked?
The first math teacher I had?
The first math teacher you liked?
Miss Holden.
Miss Holden? What grade was that? Do you remember?
5th.
5th.
I actually just texted her today, this morning.
Oh, for real?
I found her Snapchat and just texted her. I'm like, Miss Holden, it's me, Alex Xavier, remember? It's me, your favorite student.
Does she still teach over there? Do you know? No.
She moved.
Yeah. So like they've gotten a lot of new teachers over there in the intermediate for the past few years, especially math teachers. So I know that a lot of the math teachers are brand new. So anyways, did you ever have Miss Craig as a math teacher? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I like her a lot.
I don't know where she lives.
Oh yeah.
So
creepy. You're so creepy. I'm not sitting there talking about math class. You're like, I know where she lives. What? Dude, why do you know where people live? That's so weird.
I mean,
that's so crazy.
It's because I've seen her outside of her house.
Yeah. I like her tattoos.
My first math teacher was Miss Sexton. I think that's her name.
Who?
Miss Sexton, I think.
Miss Sexton?
Miss Sexton, yeah.
Miss Sexton? Okay. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
It's, I think, Elijah's aunt or something.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, that's cool. All right, well, cool. So what else you got, man? Because if not, like, I don't know. Like, check the live. Yep, I almost forgot. Check the live. See if there's anything that we need to address in there.
Chat, give me questions. Let's see. Hold up.
What are you doing? I'm waiting on you, and you're just staring at me.
Hold up.
Look at the live.
When was the last time you played COD?
COD, probably a year and a half ago.
Junior, why are you asking me if I want to go to the park?
I probably played COD about a year and a half ago. The last time that I really played was what is it called whenever it was quick revives? Like if you died, you spawned again like within 4 seconds.
Resurgence.
Yeah, Resurgence. So I played that a lot. And we were really good at it. We were really, really good. We got a lot of dubs. Like we might play 5 or 6 games and we'd always get a dub every night. You know what I mean? So we were really good at that. I never was good at sniping. I was good with an AR. I was good with like close range shotguns and stuff like that, but that was about it.
I gotta think.
You're like, no comments, no nothing?
No.
All right, cool.
When was the first year you teached?
COVID, 2019, COVID year.
Dude, I swear, dude, I don't know why they took us out of school.
They didn't know any better. That's why. They didn't know any better.
We could have just wore masks.
Yeah, but see, like, so that's one of my biggest fears. And I talk about this a lot of times. I don't like going in public where there's a lot of people, because I don't know if you've ever learned this or you've heard this like on TV or something like that. But like when people are in small groups, they will act rationally, but you put people in a big group of people. And if something goes wrong, like they act crazy and they do stuff that doesn't make any sense. So I think that's what happened. I think that when COVID came, we didn't know what to do. And we had the news and all this kind of stuff. So we just kind of freaked out. And it didn't help that the president and, everybody on the news was making it more than what it is. And don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying COVID was nothing. It was, but I do think that we didn't handle it the best way. Definitely in schools.
What's a typical Saturday night like for you?
You're so weird. A typical Saturday is sitting at home and doing nothing. Like I'm 41 years old, dude. Like I don't have like any more like adventures or weekend type fun stuff really anymore. Like we like to do stuff. We like to, I don't know. We like to go out to eat. We like to do escape rooms. You ever done an escape room before?
No.
Those are fun. They're fun, but they're not cheap. That's the only thing. And plus, if we take Hunter, it's so frustrating because he just wants to go and like knock over stuff the whole time. And we're like, ugh. But nah, like we don't do a whole bunch, man. I'll be honest with you. We really don't.
If you won the lottery ticket and decided to give up teaching, what would you do instead?
Do you literally look up stuff on the internet to ask?
No, it's the comments.
It's the comments. If I won the lottery, would I give up teaching?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I would retire earlier. But I wouldn't give up teaching. Like, and I know that everybody says, "Oh, you're just saying that because you know, that's not going to happen to you or whatever." No, I don't work for the money. If I worked for the money, I would still be doing something with Walmart. I would be getting paid probably $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a year, being over multiple stores and doing stuff like that. But I don't want to do that. Like I want to teach. And that's the other thing too. Like I've been asked to go and be like assistant principal or go and do a different position within a school district where I'm not a teacher. And I don't want to do that, man. Like, because I want to see y'all get better. I want to see y'all happy. And if I had to watch from a distance, watch other teachers like not do a good job with y'all, that would drive me insane. And I don't think that I could talk about them not doing a good enough job as a teacher if I'm sitting on the bench watching it happen, you know? So that's why I want to be a teacher still.
Do you have any secret hidden talents?
I can throw playing cards. I learned that over COVID. I can throw playing cards. Like if I'm truly set up and I turn off all the fans in my house, I can throw a playing card probably about 20 feet and hit something the size of a basketball. So I like doing that. I like doing playing cards. I don't know if it's a hidden talent, but one of the things that I did for Walmart, and I talk about this a lot on podcasts and stuff like that, but I used to interrogate people. So I'm really good at reading people. So like, you might call it like a human lie detector test. Like I'm really good at reading people. So the only problem with that is they have to know that it's just a normal conversation. So I've proven this before. I just told you I'm really good at reading people. So if you just said, what am I thinking about right now? I couldn't tell you because you know that I'm looking at you for that. But if you had no idea, I could like that I was watching you and writing down everything that you were thinking and doing and stuff like that. At the end of this conversation, I could write a novel and show it to you and you'd be like, dude, you know, it's one of those things. I'm just kind of good at that. But that also comes from a lifetime of me with autism. One of the things, and I love talking about this. One of the things that makes people unique that are autistic is we don't deal well with social situations. What I mean by that is, like, let's say the first day of school and it's a new school for you and you go in and you're in a cafeteria full of people, you might go up and meet some people, or you might do certain things. Not me. I would be standing, like leaning against the wall closest to the door, and I wouldn't talk to anybody for about 2 or 3 weeks until they talked to me first. I don't know how to deal with social situations. So what do? I sit back and I watch everybody else. And if I hear Bamba laughing, I'm going to look and see what Bamba's doing and see if like they're pushing each other or if they're like making fun of each other. And then I just learned something. I just learned how to get Bamba to laugh is to make fun of him. So from now on, I know how to deal with Bamba. So, that's one of the things I've gotten really good at, masking, like faking it, like faking a personality. I'm really good at that. So I know that seems kind of weird, but it's true.
You know the apatosaurus?
Apatosaurus, yeah.
That all started like months ago.
Yeah.
And then every time we did facts out, I would always get the apatosaurus.
Yeah, I know you did. Did you ever get mad that I made fun of you because of that? Okay. So here's what my thought is. Have you ever like had any speech therapy before? Or have you ever been told like, cause I remember asking you about like your speech. Like, I think it's because you can speak Spanish fluently. And the way that translates over in English, sometimes it sounds like a lisp or something, but it was like you saying the word horror earlier. It didn't sound like horror. You know what I mean? Like, so when you say the word apatosaurus or whatever it's called, it makes me laugh. And I know that some people might get offended by that because they're like, oh, like I can't control the way that I say that. Like, don't make fun of me. I'm not like it's making fun of you, yes, but it's with love. You know what I mean? Because I from now on will never forget that because of you. And I just think it's really cool. And I don't know. It just I know that you always selected Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus. I don't know how you say it, but I know you always picked that ever since. And here's one more thing that I did want to talk about, and that brought it up. So, like Elijah kind of looks out for you in class, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows I see that, but I do. But like, I think that's really cool, man. And it's not to say that like you're not smart or anything like that. It's that he knows who you are and he knows that you can be goofy or like tired or silly or whatever. Like I'll see it. Like I'll say, hey, all right, guys, do this. And then I'll see Elijah be like, hit you, whatever. You're like, oh, okay.
No, it's because I'm just on my Chromebook and he just hits me. I'm like, I don't feel him hitting me for a second, and that one hit, I'm like, what?
What? 5. The answer's 5. Right.
He was just so funny. He would just hit me. He was just hit me. Hey, don't forget it divided by 2.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome that he does that, and that's awesome that you'll have that relationship. It truly is.
He's really good at math.
Oh,
like he does it in his head.
Yeah.
Like it could be like 54 times 12 divided by 2. He's just there. 54 times 12.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I see it. I see it in him. I see it in him. I see it in Austin. I see it in one of the ones that I'm very close to this student, but I see it in Justin too. Justin takes a long time, but dude, that dude is smart. But no, I get it. Like y'all all are really good in what y'all do. I appreciate you because I would say this. Some people math comes real easy to, like Elijah, right? And some people put in like the work that they need to fully understand it. I think that once you understand it, like you get excited about it. You know what I mean? So I really dig that about you. So no, I think it's really cool that you and Elijah have that relationship, that he helps you out. And I think at the same time, like it helps him out too. And like y'all working and talking and stuff like that really kind of builds y'all both up. So I think that's really cool. All right. What else?
I had this question just now. Hold up. Oh no, dude, I forgot. What if I gotta go back?
Yeah, go back to your comments. Make sure there's not any comments before we end it. I want to see how long we've been going. Okay.
What makes a good day at school?
What makes a good day at school? Man, a lot of things. So, the best thing for a day at school is whenever I get to tell a student that typically doesn't do good at some things or a lot of tests and stuff like that they killed it, and I see them light up. Like that right there is the best thing for me. Like whenever a student sees that they're capable of doing something that maybe that they didn't think they were capable of doing before, that right there is the best day ever. But those days aren't every day. So I'll say this. Besides that, it's the hallways. It's Caitlin Marshall coming up to me and giving me a hug. It's Addie Suggs giving me a hug. It's Kason Green giving me a fist bump. It's Max Boyer giving me a fist bump. It's all of the people in the hallway that are just acting goofy and silly and showing love and stuff like that. That's right there. It makes my day every day.
Hold up. There was an email. There's people that emails me, right? From our school. And they sent a picture of Max. Hold up.
Which Max?
Maximus Harris.
Okay. Because, there's Max Boyer. He's in 8th grade. Max Harris, that's in 7th grade.
Everybody was laughing. Look. Hold up.
Where is that at?
I don't even know.
That's Max?
Yeah, that was when he was younger.
Okay. Man, he's gotten taller. Because you can tell in that one he's a big kid, but it's like they stretched him out. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be super tall, man. He already is super tall,
he's
but like
6'3" right now.
Yeah, he's got and I don't remember because I've done a podcast with him and I've met his mom and talked to her and stuff like that. I can't remember what the diagnosis is, but like he called it like Giant's disease or something like that, or overgrowth syndrome or something like that. But I want to learn what it is, but like he's in 7th grade. He's 6'3". I don't know, 200 and something pounds. Like he's a giant. He truly is. Like, but he's also super cool. Like he shared with some stuff with me how like he's come out of his shell a lot more. You know, he's like he's been more outgoing and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. What else?
I lied to you. This ain't from the comments. I searched these up. I ain't got no question. Hold up, actually. Oh, you know what you should do in class?
What?
Talkies. Actually,
More talkies?
Lower the points.
Lower the points. I'm with you. I can't promise anything. Looks like the live went off. I can't promise anything just because like I have to buy those myself, but I'll get some more. I'll definitely get some more. And because we're about to get into star prep and stuff like that, so I'll get some more.
The live didn't go off.
It didn't go off. Oh, okay. Maybe my screen just went to sleep. Okay.
Mm.
Anything else?
Hold up, I gotta remember. Hold up. It's because I had this one question.
I'm with you.
Oh. Hold up.
This is what it's like working with 7th graders, by the way. Anybody wants to know is they will like, hey, Miss Janice, and be like, yeah. And be like, whoa, hold on. And I go back to teaching, they'll be like, whoa, hold on. This is what it's like.
What's the next subject we're learning?
We're done.
We're done?
Yeah, I told you that. We're done with learning new stuff in 7th grade math. So we have 7 weeks until the STAR test. All we're gonna do is practice. Yeah. Now is it off? Yeah, now it's off.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. All right. So we done?
Hold up.
Dude!
There's one thing I had in mind. What's your favorite subject? Oh wait, no, that's dumb.
Math.
What's your favorite thing that you taught us?
Favorite thing I taught y'all? Geometry.
You taught us geometry?
The shapes.
Oh
my
that's
gosh,
geometry?
yes.
The
not? Shapes, triangles, circles, rectangles, parallelograms, trapezoids, volume of prisms and pyramids. That's geometry, yes, sir.
I did not know.
I love geometry. And here's the reason why I love geometry is because I wasn't good at it in school. So now that I'm good at it, like I love it because I've able to accomplish something I wasn't good at. So that's why I like teaching it.
Oh, these kiddos.
All right, so we're done. Good job. All right, see you, Bamba. Okay, let's do all. Yeah, there we go. All right, bye.
Hey, guys.
Ready, set, go bananas.